We're in space. We in space, not we're in. We in Spacer's Choice employ. With Blakesley's access key in hand, you can make your way into the Human Inquiry and Auditing Facility to send the override authorization signal. Reach Human Inquiry and Auditing, HIA. So I'm choosing to do this before I go find the other guy, just because it's concluding the previous mission that I've done, and I think that's what they should have done with the ones who walk away from Gorgon. They give you the mission to start, and then they send you to a dungeon, and then they send you to a second dungeon, and like that's a lot to drop. No, I think they only send you to one dungeon, but there's so much dialogue and talking that it took 3 hours. So I'm just walking to see if anything happens. I don't expect anything to happen, but it's a short walk, so. Let me guess, another email, Ada? Oh, I also got an outfit from that location. Electrician's gear. It was in a chest, and I didn't notice it was legendary, unless she gave it to me. Oh, these are also unique, kind of. So I'll just store them as well. Let's give you another pet.
I've shut off the visual feed from my ocular inputs in the captain's quarters.
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating.
No? No emails? Back to Gorgon.
We are now in orbit above Gorgon.
Can I fast travel from the ship? I can. Crap. Did I open this door? I don't remember. I'm gonna guess no. I'm gonna have to walk all the way there. Because I never went this way, so of course I never opened that door.
Come out!
Jackass isn't coming! Got him!
Here goes nothing!
Oh, hi. He was just standing there.
Toss ball kick! That's the last of him.
All right. Let's just get stuck on the environment. So if we have to go the whole way, there's a path up ahead to the left. body. I really wish you would just stay ranged.
Nobody messes with you, boss. Nobody's hurt.
Oh, come on.
That was fun.
Okay. So somewhere... No, never mind. I saw that wrong. That was a cliff. I couldn't get up there anyways. I still have to go the long way. No, I have to cross that bridge. Oh, thank God. I was still looking at it wrong the whole time. All I have to do is cross this bridge.
Here we go.
Watch this.
Is he dead?
That's the last of him.
Because I'm already here, I need to just check again. Oh, but there's people here now.
Hit.
I'll fix you right up.
Gotta get past that armor.
I will
Hey,
eventually.
boss. Watch this.
Oh, I thought that was her. My bad.
Careful, you're hurt.
Oh, that's what you meant. Right there was a guy. So I'm just making sure she didn't come back. And that she left the planet. Okay. So if it was like a Fallout game, the wife would have come back here to say her final goodbyes to her husband and then would have been killed by marauders. So I just wanted to make sure she didn't do that and that she kept her promise and she left the planet. And it still seems like that's what happened. Okay. Let's get back to what we were doing.
A lot of the equipment here's still in good shape. Wouldn't go amiss in Edgewater.
I figured Spacer's Choice had a little outpost here. But no, they got the whole asteroid to themselves. How do you just buy a whole asteroid?
You got ass money, bro. Okay, that don't look good. Computer doesn't work. Doesn't have a name. Accidentally grabbed the weapon. Just a random cash register?
Do this all day.
Down they go!
Alright.
Here I go!
We should hit both? Yes. Oh, but only knocks one down. I really don't like the kick on this thing. At all.
Somebody help her! Ah!
Somebody help her. Help you!
Everyone all right?
It's to stop looting. Just only look for notes. Okay, I was seeing if I could turn this off. And I'm still looting. I'm like one of those people, those like fake content creators who do things for mobile apps. Oh, I'm gonna get the tower. No, actually, I'm not gonna get the tower. I'm gonna blah blah blah. Because I'm saying I'm gonna stop doing things and then I'm still doing them, but that's actually me. Oh, okay, that's how we get it to go. Because the looting it takes so much time, so I gotta stop doing it. But I'm a gamer, so looting's just what happens. Okay, we're here. No more looting. We're gonna go inside. We're gonna just do the quest and see how much time that leaves us, and then we'll go back and look and read terminals, depending on what happens. Because that first, as I said, the first one took 3 hours because I was trying to read everything.
Something stinks real bad.
Oh, Law. It reeks like death warmed over. I'm gonna hurl.
It's probably because there's a lot of corpses upstairs. Oh, no, this is just garbage cubes stuck in the wall. Oh, but there's people in the garbage cubes. What the fuck? Oh, because they were experimenting on people and turning them...
Welcome to Human Inquiry Auditing. My name is Dr. Marion Blakesley, and I'd like to congratulate you all on volunteering for this important opportunity. Whatever your past, know that as of today, each of you will be part of something greater. Together, we will unlock the path to discoveries. Profit always.
Our brightest minds did their dirtiest work here. We made puppets out of people and tested them until they broke. Walk softly, Captain. Some of them still live here, and they hate to be disturbed.
I reckon we've seen the worst of Halcyon already. How bad could this be?
I never walked softly in my life. I ain't about to start now.
They turned people into marauders, and then when they failed the tests, they cubed them, Parvati. That's pretty bad.
Let's take him down!
Remember, there's no stealth takedowns. We have to just shoot them.
That's one down!
We're putting them out of their misery.
That's the last of them!
Okay. Can I turn this on? Is there any unique notes? I probably could have stealth past the two of them. As I said, I'm putting them out of their misery. They are high. Incoming messages. Oh, no, wait, I'm not gonna... But it ties into the story, so I have to read them, even though it's so much. Okay, we're gonna read it. Safety protocols. This is from Blakesley. In order to minimize damage to company property and/or personnel, please observe the following guidelines during the volunteer induction process. 1. Do not touch and/or handle test subjects. Please defer to security personnel. 2. Avoid using inflammatory phrases or terms such as... Wait, we've already read this. Yeah, we've already read that one. Yeah, we've already read that one. I think we've read this one. From Morley to Sonoda. It's a response to question, but we don't get to see question. Every volunteer means just that, Miss Sonoda. You're entering a vital phase of the testing process, and that means every volunteer participates in the trials. It's all the more critical that we maintain careful records of the dosages involved, of course. Counting on you for that. Outgoing messages to Weaver. Help. Weaver, have you seen my office keycard? If this is one of your little tests, it's not funny. Security is already at a full burn. They're gonna lose their bolts when they catch me taking the long way around to the facility areas. Please tell me it's sitting on my desk or something. Callie Sonoda. So if we didn't get the cards from persuading her, this is how we would get them. And that's the other reason I need to read the terminals. But it's just so much reading. So much reading. So somewhere around is a key card. Let's make sure it's not under the chairs. And let's go.
I don't know how anybody volunteers to live in a place like this.
It's so homey, almost. Whatever brought these folks here, they were just people, same as us.
Yes, they were. Just checking every corner for that key card. I don't need it, but might help other players who do need it. There are scratches above this bed.
Welcome, volunteers. This office environment is where we will test your communication, paper management, and self-motivation skills. This is your time to shine. You may just find yourselves doing similar work at a real office someday. Remember, compliance with all instructions from facility personnel is stipulated in the contracts.
Oh, mysterious person's not gonna pop in and say anything? Those are a lot of scratches.
Got it. Heads down.
Where would she have dropped her key card? So I can bypass it all right now and just go straight in by entering the passcode that we got. Wait, the robots are working for crazed marauders?
Looks like we're doing this.
Why are they?
Keep your head down, boss!
Wow, that thing really didn't care for the fact that I was hitting it with electricity, considering it's a robot. Yeah, why are they just ignoring... Or no, why is the robot...
I don't know how anybody volunteers to live in a place like this.
It's so...
Welcome, volunteers. This office environment is where we will test your communication, paper management, and self-motivation skills. This is your time to shine.
So I need to kill them. I really wish there was silent takedowns, though.
of my way! Nice hit!
I thought this was Felix right here in front of me. It's not. I'm into getting through this and finding out I can cure them, huh? Try something else. It's a robot, and I'm hitting it with electricity.
Crossball kick! Everyone all right?
Did the rules change? It's just so I can check for the key card once again. She said something about it being on her desk. Yeah, I don't think it's here.
Welcome, volunteers. Here you will be demonstrating key life skills in a simulated working environment. As in any work environment, inattentiveness can have disastrous consequences. Any accidents will negatively impact your chances of completing the volunteer program.
Plus, I gotta listen to those audio logs.
You got it, Captain!
Oh, those
Hey,
heal.
boss! Watch this! I think it was something else!
Here I go!
You're going down!
I see you now!
Okay, wait, stop looting. We need to focus. Focus.
This place is near identical to the Edgewater cannery. What the hell?
I mean, not at all. This looks nothing like your cannery. Just looking for the next audio thing on the ceiling. Test chamber 3.
Welcome, volunteers, to the combat testing room. Under the guidance of our Spacer's Choice technicians, you will be completing a brief practice course. Volunteers are expected to follow all instructions without hesitation. Failure to do so may result in immediate termination. You made it this far. Keep it up.
Okay, so now they have a Marauder testing chamber.
Here I come! You gotta get past that armor!
Instead of these being... Instead of these being, whatchamacallums, test subjects, they're just straight Marauders. Stop the looting. So were they intentionally creating Marauders to create like super soldiers? Or was it... Oh, hi! Was it like an actual accident? Because why would this training course be here? It's a remolded helmet? No, nothing unique about it. Agony! That's unique. Hello?
What's that noise?
Here they come!
Attack! Attack!
Everybody's hurt! Nice hit!
Can't tell if that hit the wall or if that hit him.
That's the last of him!
Welcome, volunteers, to the combat testing room. Under the guidance of our Spacer's Choice technicians, you will be completing a brief practice course. Volunteers are expected to follow all instructions without hesitation. Failure to do so may result in immediate termination. You made it this far. Keep it up.
So that's the one we already listened to. So this is R. Johansson. Observation logs. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Compliance testing parameters. Phases: 1. Data entry. 2. Physical exertion mild. 3. Physical exertion strenuous. 4. Social exclusion. And 5. Sanctioned violence. We have Spacer's Choice 1, or Group Spacer's Choice 1, Phase 1. Subjects SC1A through K were given forms and writing implements and instructed to fill them out to corporate standards. Upon completion, forms were placed into an employer-sanctioned shredding device by a technician. Test was then repeated. Observational notes. Volunteer SC1D, Kindle, objected to further testing after completion of second set of forms. Volunteer SC1G after 5th. Volunteer SC1B after the 10th. No further objections from remaining volunteers. Volunteer SCIE, Hobbs, was discovered to be functionally illiterate and tagged for early advancement to the second phase of compliance testing. Objection from Volunteer SCID. So they passed Hobbs along because Hobbs was easily manipulated. Phase 2 for SCI 5A through K were given visual demonstrations of multiple physical exercises. Note, thank you, testing assistant Lemon? Have we heard that name before? I think so. Then instructed to replicate them in accordance with verbal instructions. Observational notes. Subject SC5H complained of physical exhaustion after 5 minutes, missing numerous verbal cues. Subjects SC5A, 5E, and 5K failed out at around the 15-minute mark. Test was terminated after 30 minutes as the technician became too hoarse to provide instruction. Why does it keep dropping me to exit? SC27. Oh, what was it called? Phase 3 testing notes. Subjects are instructed to follow a closed circuit around the perimeter of the testing chamber for the duration of the test. At random intervals, technician is to provide vocal cue to reverse course. Observational notes. Of the 18 test subjects remaining in group SC27, 6 responded to vocal cues. Subject 63D became aggressive and was removed. 63B collapsed 30 minutes into the experiment and was removed. Remaining subjects exhibited compliance with all vocal cues for remainder of experiment. Technician's addendum. Observational data compromised due to equipment failure. Technician S. Embry was found incapable of continued operation due to insistent weeping and was withdrawn and flagged for disciplinary action or measures. So she was sad and crying about what they were doing to people and was punished. Group 63, they aren't even calling it SC anymore. Late stage testing, phase 4. Subjects are isolated and instructed to select one member of their experiment group for immediate removal from the volunteer program. Observational notes. Subject 63A volunteers subject 63F. 63B is unresponsive for duration of testing session. 63C deliberates for 5 minutes, 36 seconds before volunteering subject E. D is unable to recall the names and or identification numbers of her fellows, but has volunteered each of them in turn, citing immediate need for additional compound X injections. E volunteers F. F if refuses to comply with instruction for duration of testing session. G exhibits extreme confusion and extreme emotional distress, demanding morning injection. Technician's addendum. Time as of previous note is 1400 hours. Subject exhibits extreme aggression. Subject was terminated, so they killed G. And I feel like G was the previous technician. Oh wait, what was this called? Oh, great. Group 87, late stage testing, phase 5. Subject is instructed to fire at shrouded target. 1. Industrial standard fashion modeling assistive device or a mannequin. Okay. Subject is not informed of nature of target. Observational notes. Subject has fired at target. Auditory reward initiated. Test reset. Keep yawning. Because that's what you get for staying up all night. So I can beat the heat and record. Subject has fired at our observation window. Automated security enabled. Test reset. Subject has fired at subject. Other. Automated security enabled. Test reset. Subject has fired at subject. Other. Automated security enabled. Test reset. Subject has fired at target. Auditory reward initiated. Test reset. It's not giving names anymore, like numbers. Subject refuses to fire. Subject refuses to fire. Subject refuses to fire. Technician's addendum. Subject is unresponsive. Test reset. So they were dead. And you're like, Body counts at a discount. Like, these test subjects aren't doing anything. Messages. This is just a friendly reminder that's on all of them. Incoming messages is anything new. The safety reminder. I think that's the same. It's just a safety reminder that, yeah, I'm not reading all that. Just a question. We've already seen this one, but oh, this is the other side. This is the original message from Ruan to Johansson. Just a question. Hey, you and Andre talk about tossball sometimes, right? Have you noticed anything different about him lately? I'm pretty sure he's been at his desk all night. I was going to congratulate him on his newfound productivity, but I took a look at his reports just now, and some of them have very basic formatting errors. It's not like him at all. He's been taking the stuff. Maybe you could ask him about it. If something's wrong with his terminal, he should probably get it taken care of sooner rather than later. And that's from Angus. Subject on the resets, so this is also new. From Blakesley. If we're going to meet OCI's figures this month, we'll need to double our testing capacity over the next few weeks. To that end, I need everyone in observation to work with disposal to have the preparation time between tests. Have the volunteers exit at a jog. If you have to, just try not to let them see the bodies. Okay. This is from Hammond to Johansson in response, hey, look, Embry lost his head because he couldn't keep up with the work. He was never going to amount to anything, and we all know it. The surprise is that he lasted this long. I don't know why my reports are any of your business to begin with, but I know how to use a damn computer. I bet Weaver put you up to this. I've been working twice as hard as anyone else in this office this past month, and now she thinks I'm going to outpace her. I haven't seen any errors so far, but maybe it's simpler than that. These emails used to just be a nuisance. Now, I'm starting to think maybe your loyalties to some other corporation, Andre. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any issues with that email. Outgoing. To Johansson from Johansson to Hammond, the boss? Question mark? Hey Andre, Dr. Blakesley started to come down here pretty often, usually for the morning shift. She hasn't said anything, just watches us go through the tests for a while and then gets up and walks out. Weaver tried to give her a report, I think, but Blakesley gave her a look and that was the end of it. You think we're doing something wrong? You'd tell me if you knew anything, right? I'll split my lunch with you again. Oh, and hey, great game last night, huh? From Ricky. It's because they're also being tested on. So she was testing, she was checking them. To Sandoval from Johansson, response Mantisaurs. Yeah, we're going back to mannequins for phase 5. None of the test subjects felt too torn up about shooting killer bugs from Monarch, I guess. Should make things easier for you over in disposal, right? The best part is that one of the cages didn't close properly last night, and a couple of little mantipillars got loose. Who knows where they are by now? Morley had an absolute fit. I don't think he likes bugs. Alright, so there are loose mantisaurs somewhere. Unnamed scientist.
Get him strapped down!
Dr. Blakeslee.
Subject demonstrates catastrophic personality collapse. Fucker bit me.
Marion.
Interesting. I think I'm going into shock.
Okay, I didn't see any other ones while I was out there, so... I mean, I could have missed some. A precision spectrum magnification mono lens. What the fuck are you talking about? It's not even unique. Oh, gosh. There's a weapon covered in blood on the floor.
I don't feel good. I don't feel good at all.
I feel you, Parvati. Yep, the guy that liked toss ball. That's probably him right there. It's called environmental storytelling, guys. An axe. It's not even covered in blood. Claw rake. Test subject with head blown off. Bolter pistol, it's not unique.
I don't want to see no more. I can't take this.
Let's get out of here, boss. We've seen enough.
I get you guys, but we've got a job to do. Oh, the cubing. That I already knew about this, but
Got it.
because I noticed it earlier. I won't let you guys look at it though. Hold on. What's on the other side of the store?
Gotcha.
Okay, go stand over there. Sorry, I just burped. I guess I didn't need to point it out because I don't know if the mic picked it up. But I will, I'll be the one to look at the cubes. There's a lot. And they were prisoners.
Coming back.
And other scientists, but they were prisoners. Wait. I didn't know this was optional to get into the observation room. I thought that was main story stuff. It's not a door. Oh, because the observation room's gonna open that door and it would have let me bypass. That's right. See, I knew it would let me bypass, but I thought it would just let me bypass straight to the end. I didn't know it meant bypass just a small amount. Because I didn't want to go straight to the end. Sound like he threw up. And I wouldn't blame him. Body cues. Access granted. So this would just let me bypass some fights.
Wow, you could spy on just about everyone from here. Mr. Thompson would have been over the moon.
I still never found the key card. I'm trying to remember her name. Sorry, that's why I was pausing. It's like it's Solana, something like that. All right, that's all observation was. It was just to bypass straight to this room. Wonder if her keycard was at the other building. We've got a door upstairs.
Gosh, that's clever. Just a bonus loot room. That don't look safe. Okay, what's up here before I go? Oh, I feel like that's where I'm gonna go to leave and the guy's gonna come on the screen. Yeah, because this is where I'm supposed to be. This is for B. Morley. Incoming messages. Concerns from Ruane. This isn't about a few volunteers, Morley. Most of the test group SC-22A is already gone. Subject 17 is nonverbal, but we've had some luck using small amounts of the compound to coax him into the testing rooms. To be honest, some of the staff are starting to worry me too. It's not just that ghoul and disposal either. Weaver's convinced that the compound's getting into the ventilation system. That's that gas I saw if they're leaking. Somehow. I've got her scrubbing her hands raw at the washing stations. I tried reciting our safety protocols to her,
but it hasn't seemed to help. I'm starting to think she might not be wrong. No, you are obviously being tested on. It's a corporation. This is testing reports from Morley to Blakesley. No, from Blakesley to Morley. Morley, pick out 2 of the deceased test subjects and whip up condolence letters. Something saccharine and noble. Feel free to invent next of kin if there are none on... Oh, this is her guilt. If there are none on record, use the cheap paper. Leave the letters on my desk. I'll dispose of them shortly, so that she can feel like she's a good person. Return to messages. Outgoing. So this is all that we've already read before. No, this one's slightly different. From Morley to everybody. This notice is to inform all HIA staff that the testing associate Angus Ruane is no longer a Spacer's Choice pharmaceutical employee, effective immediately. As valued members of Spacer's Choice family, I trust that you will all pull together to shoulder the responsibilities in his place. Was he the one with the cards? Tossball guy that we saw the cards downstairs? From Morley to Blakesley, incident report. Dr. Blakesley, missing test subject has been found and apprehended. Apparently, he got into the testing department, where he remained, I'm afraid, nobody noticed for several hours. Hennessy had him doing paperwork. I think it's clear at this point that subject SC-44B-12 didn't get out on his own. As far as we can tell, he didn't have much of an escape plan. The door was simply unlocked for a short period of time during the night. In the meantime, I've made it clear to the security forces that no further breaches will be tolerated. Archived messages. Delete this! From Blakesley to Morley. Morley. How do I delete this message? It's a response to testing group SC-84. Clarence. The latest results are in. As you hoped, you'll find that the violent cases now account for a smaller overall percentage of the testing pool. I expect that will change in about 2 or 3 weeks, so you'd better get that report out to Goodfellow in a hurry. In the meantime, dosing all of the test subjects means that HIA is now in the business of generating aggressive psychotics. So if you could take 2 minutes out of your fundamentally pointless existence to somehow make it clear to Mr. Goodfellow that I need an update on those resources I requested, as well as the matter of additional security, increased oversight at Kim, or any kind of explanation for what the fuck. I think we've already read some of that before. Let's hack to recover some deleted messages. We have README from Blakesley to Morley. Morley, if you receive any communications from Dr. Ambrose, ignore them. Also, notify me at once. Don't piss yourself worrying. It won't come up on your assessments. Okay. Read me at once. From Blakesley to Morley. Morley, no word from OCI. We'll keep going as we are. Say something to the staff. Break out that list of prepared statements I gave you. I suggest number 4. Remember to smile. I'm heading down to oversee today's testing personally. Make sure I'm not disturbed. And she was. I didn't notice that said test design FC. I can't get in there, so. Supervisor, there's a big old spill of blood, but we know she's alive.
Did you enjoy the show? I didn't. You should have left Gorgon in its grave, where it belongs. Now I'm afraid I have to find a more permanent way to put you down.
I don't know how much more of this I can take, Captain. I'm about to chew my own hands off with nerves.
Are we being stalked? Is that what's going on? Because I don't mind having secret admirers and all, but this is getting a little creepy.
Where was it talking from? I think it's from the other side of that door, but I didn't open the door yet. So I have that. No. So that was kind of ruined. Shock and awe. Wow, that's 2 unique weapons in this one location. It's obviously, it's a night state. It's going to do electric damage. So I don't... Yeah. Welcome, Blakesley. Messages. Incoming. From Ambrose. Frequency of testing updates. Marion, it's been 3 weeks. Where the fuck are the reports from HIA? Deliver them to me by the end of the day, or deliver me your letter of resignation. I'm done asking. In the future, you will send me bi-weekly reports of HIA status. These reports will include any inventory of test subjects, which version of the Gorgon compound they have been administered, how frequently those administrations have occurred, and who has been administering them. To these reports, you will append a mortality record. This record will include an account of the burn down rate of our current stock of volunteers and compound ampules, in addition to a thorough analysis of their injuries. I want to see charts, Mary. Big fucking charts with lots of precious little numbers. Before you ask, bi-weekly means twice. We've already read this. Twice a week. Don't pretend you don't know what I mean. I'm pretty sure I've already read that before. From Ambrose, condolences, etc. Marion, personalize and forward the following note to the families of the deceased volunteers. Take carbon copies and send those to Lucian at the usual address. Make certain he gets every single one. Ollie. Dear name. It is with regret that I write to inform you of the death of your relation. Name. They died peacefully attended by their fellows. Please accept our sympathies in this difficult time. Though it may offer you little comfort, know that your relation died in service of a better, more productive Halcyon. In accordance with the agreement, name, signed with Tatar's corrections, division of UDL, their term of incarceration is now considered complete. So, that's, again, trying to feel better about themselves, huh? To Goodfellow, subject latest results. Yes, many of the subjects will exhibit increased energy levels and compliance, the same euphoric response, but they inevitably crash. Testing clearly suggests that Kim's Compound X has extreme and irrevocable effects when administered repeatedly over a long period of time. Several volunteers in the old SCO2 group are barely verbal. When they do speak, it's to beg for more of the compound. I'm finding it hard to shine that up for you, Lawrence. So good you'll beg for more? Don't you dare use that. If we could dilute the compound or even ease out the schedule, we could mitigate some of the addictive effects. Where weaning some of the earlier test subjects off the compound might buy us time until Kim refines the formula. I need time, Lawrence. From Marion, back to outgoing. To Morley, subject testing reports. I need you to compile some of the test results from the past month. Put a subset from the reports we've forwarded to OCI if you like, so long as there are charts. Make sure the worst of the mortality reports are up front, will you? So that it looks like it's getting better over time. Got it. 2. Testing labs, subject testing group SC82. At the behest of the Office of Creative Incubation, we are applying varying amounts of unknown solutions to test subjects that are already mid-treatment. What organizational schema do you imagine would miraculously restore scientific rigor to this process? Stick to the current system. Okay. 2 Morley, subject condolence letters. We've already read this. We can archive messages. Hold on, before we do the other one. To Bancroft. Subject resignation. Lucian, I'm leaving this message to inform you of my resignation from the position of testing supervisor at Spacer's Choice Pharmaceuticals. Effective immediately. I won't be returning to headquarters, and I won't bother chasing that tracking signal. And I wouldn't bother chasing that tracking signal unless you want to give the boys and girls in Human Resources some exercise. I'll warn you once. Do not try and find me. Dr. Marion Blakesley. You can hack to get them deleted messages. To delete this, we've already read. We have some for Ambrose. Subject, condolences, etc. Marion, cancel all the letters. If they've been hand-delivered, send someone to retrieve them. Secrecy trumps sentiment. Don't ever let me do anything so indulgent again. So she was also feeling guilt. And that then caused Marion to start feeling guilt, so she started making fake letters. To Ambrose, test subject status. Marion, I see now why you held back your reports. Strangulation, attempted disembowelment, blunt force trauma to the head with a bedpan. It's not just that volunteer deaths are up, but that the ways in which they're dying are appalling. This is unconscionable and unmitigated disaster. Cease administration of the compound immediately. I'll take this to our liaison, Lucian. Surely, when I show him these results, he'll understand that we can't take this product to market as it currently stands. No, instead, he tried to bypass you and get your daughter to do it. Admin functions. Synthesis and manufacturing center status. Alert, executive lockdown will be overridden at Chem Lab and human inquiry auditing. Return to the functions. Override synthesis and manufacturing center lockdown.
I knew this place wasn't gonna be some pleasant seaside stroll, Captain, but I don't know how I can live with what we've seen here.
Yeah, what they did here is inexcusable.
All this cruelty done to regular working folks without even a shred of regret. And what's dogging me is... why? They knew, Captain. Spacer's Choice knew all along what Adrenatime did, and they sold it anyway.
It doesn't surprise me. We knew the companies were terrible. I know. I can't believe they did this.
I don't know if you're being sarcastic. And I'm not sure it matters.
Maybe Miss Ambrose can help fix things once she's cleared her family name. She could hold the board's feet to the fire. Make them pay.
I mean, there's only one way to make the board pay. Let's get back to finding that journal. See, now what would have, I guess, happened is I would go in here and then that guy would have talked to me on this big screen. But it bugged. Because that looks like a screen that would have a thing on it. So the audio was coming from all the way over here, making me think I was going to get into that room. But he was actually probably talking to me over here. Or she or they. We still have no clue. I think it's the mom, because the dad is dead unless the mom cured the father. Oh, or maybe he was talking to me up here?
All I want to do right now is burn this place to the ground. I'm gonna have nightmares for weeks.
Sorry, you guys. I probably should have brought, like, Nyoka and Ellie here. Instead, I brought the two children. The youngest member. They're adults, but they're the youngest members of the team. This is for Castillo. Messages from Blakesley. HI visitation protocols update. HI is on lockdown until further notice. Do not let anyone into this facility till the escaped volunteers are located. I'm going to check volunteer induction for any signs of our fugitives. If you receive any keycard access notifications in the next 20 minutes, ignore them. HI visitation protocols. The HIA facility is a dedicated research facility and houses a considerable quantity of hazardous materials, machinery, and personnel. As such, no external visitors are to be permitted at any time absent express written permission from HIA testing supervisor Blakesley. If you suspect a visitor does not have the appropriate credentials, please observe the following procedures. 1. Stay calm. 2. Notify nearby security personnel of your suspicions. 3. Wait for security personnel and or equipment to finish disposing of the visitor, so they're just immediately killed. 4. Complete an incident report per official guidelines. Remember to use Spacer's Choice approved formatting and language. At no point should you leave your workstation unattended. Leaving your workstation unattended will be considered a severe security breach and may result in a fine and or summary termination of your employment with Spacer's Choice. Your supervisor has posted the following addendums. Right, that's the official shit. If we do get visitors, inform me at once. If they're from other departments. If it's Dr. Ambrose, don't get in her way, but log her every move. If it's Clarence Mosley, keep him at reception. I'll come down in person to see this law-given miracle for it myself. If it's Jasper Lowe or anyone else from Kim turns up, let them stew at reception. I'll send Assistant Morley down eventually. Okay. Oh, we did complete the quest, though. So we gotta step outside and make sure everything's good. Birdie's research site. Who is Birdie?
Looks like someone had a real fondness for sticky notes. What were they doing all the way back here?
Virgil Sharp's datapad. Birdie. Law damn it. Birdie. What did I tell you about pestering Maurice? He's not interested. If you scare him off the project, you're gone. I don't care if you're my kid's sister. We need his research. We don't need you. Got it? Good. I took a look at the preliminary schedule you sent over. You got all the tasks tracked, but the timing is off. For one thing, you have me finishing the metal casings fabrication after the package is supposed to be complete. Find me at my workstation in the mines near OCI when you get off shift. I'll go over the rest of my criticisms in person. By the marvelous mustache of Excelsior, Gil. P.S. How long we do have to keep saying that, it's ridiculous. So is this a side quest? Is this an unmarked thing? There's a magazine here, or thing here, but I'm doing a video separately for the collectibles, so I'll wait. So I guess I'm done here.